Right, YouTube, it's DeezeRHD here, and today I'm going to show you how to get some good render settings in Cinema 4D. So this is Cinema 4D here, so you need to load up your Cinema 4D just here. And you see this white button, there's an orange one, there's a white one with an orange ring around it, which is a preview render, which means it just shows you the one frame that's there. Obviously I've got no lights, no scene, it's just going to be black. This one here is your render settings, just here, render settings as you can see here at the top. First you want to click output, just here, and on this bit here, if you're doing just a normal image or text for a YouTube background or something like that, I would pick HDV 1080, but to save the render time and you still want it in HD, you can click HDV HDTV 720 29.97, which will be 720p renderlet, as you can see. If you're doing an image again, current frame will be fine because you're only doing one frame, aren't you? And then if you're doing animation, all frames, then you can pick your timeline, or you can do manual and put in whatever frames you want it to render. Next we go to save, and you want to see this format drop down arrow. You go down to QuickTime Movie and just leave it as that, and you click this little button just here. This one here will show you, and you click where you want to save it. Blah blah blah. I'm not going to do that. Multipass, I don't really ever use that. I don't need it. Anti-aliasing. Now, if you want a really high quality final render, then you want to click best here on this anti-aliasing bit. But if that will take a long time, so if you just want it's not the best for reflections. If you've got a lot of reflections and shadows, then I would keep it as best anyway and change it to 2x2 just to speed it up a little bit. But if not, then just put it on geometry, and if it's still image, keep it on still image, and if it's animation, keep it on animation and put it on animation. Now if you're on the options bit, if you want a very fast render, it won't really make a difference to your quality. You want to put ray depth to 6, and reflection depth to 2, and the shadow depth to 6. And then if you've got a lot of reflections, a lot of shadows, studio pack, like a lighting pack or something, I would use global illumination. That effect there, you just click it and you can leave it as that. And what that does is just brings out all of the reflections and makes it look like it's more in the space that's around. But that does slow down the render dramatically. It is much longer. If you're doing a picture, it's not too bad. I did one which is just a few balls. I'll show you on here, which it took 2 hours to render, and it's just one frame. Just head over to my website. Slightly laggy, I know, because my connection is rubbish. And you click this bit here, these designs, and it's just a few balls. It has got global illumination on this one here, and as you can see, it is a nice scene. It's got some nice materials here, as you can see. Look, it's got some glass in there, but that's with global illumination on, and this is just a material I've put on. So that took 2 hours to render, 2.5 hours. I have got a slow computer as well, but it depends really on your computer, but mine took 2 hours. Now that's just your render settings really, and if you want to do your actual render to your save point, where you put in here, save, in this little section in here, you click this button here, just click it. Well, mine will say, do you want to do it without saving, because I haven't clicked the save point, and you click yes. And as you can see, it will bring up this new window, picture viewer, and look, it just starts rendering. You've got your timeline so you can see how long it goes, and just like that. Yeah, I want to stop that. And thanks very much for watching, guys, and hope this tutorial helped.